All right, let's see if but the app just crashed. I guess YouTube is assuming I'm at a protest right now and they completely took me down. Let's let everyone tune back in before we continue on with our walking tour here. Let me know you're back. That was really annoying. YouTube app just completely dropped out on me. Who's in the room? Tell me where you watch. We're looking to give you a shout out. We're back. Back Crash Roll. Matt Sully, good to see you. Lori, welcome back. The YouTube app seems to have completely cut me off from the live stream there. That was very weird. Let's give everyone some time to tune back in before we continue on with the walking tour. Forrest, good to see you there, Chris MG. Everyone follow Chris MG. She's a great YouTuber out there in Grenada, where it's probably beautiful and the ocean is blue and beautiful and she can see fish. Womp, womp, womp. Good to see you there, April. Welcome back, April. I blame Periscope too, Jim. Every time YouTube crashes, I blame Periscope. I blame Periscope every time. I blame all the Periscope people. I blame them all. Listen, folks, we're in the middle of a global pandemic, right? I'm gonna keep it real. Good to see you. Good to see you, boss. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it so real. I'm gonna alienate some of you people.
You know we have it, right?
If you're gonna tell me in a Twitter DM that you want me to help me sell, you want me to help you sell your book in the middle of a global pandemic, I may just ignore your DM. I'm just saying, these Periscope people have no idea. These Periscope people have no idea. I'm sorry, I can't sell a book in the middle of a global pandemic. I'm sorry. I can't help you sell your yoga book. I'm sorry. You're a Periscope person. I'm sorry. You never watch me on YouTube. You don't care about me other than you need some help from me. So I'm sorry. I can't help you. A book, yes, Jim. She wanted me to help her sell a book, so she could get the attention of a book agent. And she's like, "Can you promote my book on your Twitter?" And I'm looking at this tweet and I'm like, has this woman seen my Twitter in the last 3 months? Has this woman seen my Twitter in the last 3 months? I don't think she wants me to sell her book on my Twitter. My Twitter is very divisive. It's not good. Especially if you're a conservative Christian who loves Sinclair Media. No, it's not a bot. It's not a bot, Jim. Exactly. Can I get a big cut of the profits, please? Can I get a cut of the profits, please? Anyway. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. But I'm going to go up to the Coney Island Brewery, which is closed today. But that's where I'm going to call my cab to go home. How do you yoga to a book? I don't know, Jim. I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk. But I mean, somebody who has never legit even offered me any kind of support comes out of the blue and says can you help me sell my book? Have you seen my Twitter? Do you realize there's a global pandemic going on and that people are screaming out Black Lives Matter? Do you understand this? Anyway, many rants and lots of words. That's my live stream lately. That is my live stream. I'm ready to go home and take this mask off and go drink more beer and get drunk and not pass out, but make a video. By the time I pass out, I do radio on Twitch. Twitch.tv/DutchMoz. You can see my radio show. Probably gonna do a radio show on not Monday, but Tuesday. I have to learn to flip pages, that's how you do yoga with a book. You got to learn to flip the pages with your toes. What happened to my other live video? It looks like YouTube cut me off. YouTube evidently live streaming has been very unstable. So that and lots of conservative Christian Trump supporters have been flagging my channel left and right. So they really want me off because I'm telling the truth. They really want me off. God forbid I tell the truth. God forbid. But let's go to the brewery. We're going to end this live stream at the brewery. I wanted this live stream to only be about an hour long today. The chats have been weird lately, I know. If I dedicate this broadcast to anybody here on the Brooklyn Wall of Remembrance, these are all people who were killed during the events of September 11th, 2001. If I have to dedicate this broadcast to anyone, it's going to be police officer Morris Smith. Morris Smith lived over in Bay Ridge, and she didn't live too far from me. And she was the only one of the only female officers to be killed during September 11th. Not a lot of women died, police-wise anyway, during September 11th. So as you see, she worked at the 13th precinct, and she was one of my neighbors. So whenever I come out here, I always say a little prayer for Morris Smith, like I am right now. But may she rest, and all these people here on this wall, may they rest. But this broadcast dedicated to Morris Smith. I wish you were out here in Coney Island. There's a lovely memorial there with all the images of everyone who we have lost on September 11th. But Morris Smith lived like just about 6 blocks away from me in Bay Ridge. So we did not live too far from each other. And that's one name that I always like to kind of refrain in my head, in my mind. Because you know what? As we all know, especially during this global pandemic, life is not guaranteed. Life is not guaranteed. We have to cherish our moments, and we have to be grateful for what we have. So, Morris Smith, may she rest. You know, it's kind of amazing some of the rhetoric I've been given over the week for showing a peaceful protest. It's been kind of amazing how the people who seem to be angry with me wanted violence, wanted property destruction, and wanted people to get hurt and arrested. And to these people I say, Bay Ridge is more than just people who are actively aware about their political surroundings. These people are educated. They know what's right and wrong. When people who live and come from Bay Ridge understand, 95% of people who come from the neighborhood of Bay Ridge know what's right and wrong. And what's happening is that the small minority of people who don't understand that, they're very loud right now. They're yelling very loudly. And unfortunately, they're taking the spotlight away from people who choose to be quiet and conservative, if I want to use that word, you know. So the loudest voices may get a lot of attention, but are they always right? Probably not. But one day we'll play a game here at the Cyclone Stadium. One day we'll be back here having fun, riding the shopping cart before you put the baby down for bed, before they cry out too excited. Lori, exactly. I can't. My brain had to take time to process that comment, but you're right. All right, guys. I hate to cut it short here, but I did want to be on for only an hour. Exactly, Karen. Unfortunately, the brewery here is closed this weekend, but they'll probably be open next week for takeout. But it's time for me to call my cab, go home, and edit some video because I care about my community. But from one of my favorite places in the world, the Coney Island Brewery, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish your moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are, don't forget to wear a mask. Help your neighbors, help your elderly neighbors. Make sure everyone is healthy and doing good. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.